Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese. Welcome back to another episode of our Tekkit Legends Let's Play adventure, where once again Jenna's not here and I'm doing a dumb thing. This is gonna inspire so many outraged comments, but I don't care. We're going to... Why am I spelling engine with an I? This is not Jurassic World, for crying out loud. We're getting more Stirling engines. We're setting up a second bank. This is happening. This is really happening. I apologize for nothing. I want to see that quarry completed, and I'm going to see it completed. We're going to set up a second bank of engines over here, exactly like this bank of engines, and it's going to be awesome. And they're going to blow the roof off the joint. And they're gonna blow the doors off. You've all seen the movie. You know what I'm talking about. What is that? The Italian Job? Is that what it's called? Italian Job? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember really liking that movie the first time I saw it, and then I went back and watched it a second time. And I was like, this movie's not as good as I remember. And the part where the little cars steal all the gold is actually a bit dumb because the little cars couldn't carry that much gold. If we're all being honest, they're too little. There's no way they could support that much weight. This is ridiculous. This film is dumb. But that was a while ago. Times change. People change. I changed. Remember my original plan? I originally said I would never, ever do this. Well, here I am, and it's happening. I don't have enough to use the one... oh, hold on. I bet you I do. Let me fly back over here real fast and take a look inside of here, where we probably have some more red alloy wire that's not being used. And... my whole inventory's messed up from that time that I died. I don't have anything in the place where it should be. Leave all that there. We no longer need all of these additional engines. I don't know why I grabbed 3 stacks of them when I knew I'd be putting down about 20 some odd. But there we go. So those are all going to be active now, but not yet because there's no fuel in them. And they're not hooked up to anything. We're going to need to dig up underneath them too, because we're going to do this exactly the same as we did previously. What the heck am I doing with this? This piece of garbage. Get out of here. Why would I even have that when I can have... Where's the dark matter pick? Did I never put it in there? I know I built one. Did I drop it over here at some point? Oh no, I bet you I did. I bet you it fell in the water over here. It's despawned by now, but I bet you when I died earlier it fell in the water and is just gone forever now. Oh, foolishness. My name is Reese. Okay, we'll get a couple of diamonds. Get some dark matter. This isn't the end of the world. Have I put the shovel in here before? There we go. Okay, that one's been learned. Lessons have been learned today. I wonder if it got picked up by the quarry, if it like flew into the quarry. Or is that too much to hope for? It's probably too much to hope for. And at this point, it would have been turned into scrap because of our scrap machine. Which, by the way, I need to check. Has it cleared out this backlog? Yeah, you know, we probably don't need this thing running as fast as it currently is anymore. We could probably go down here and turn this thing off. Well, not turn it off, but maybe go off once a second. How do I set this thing down to do once a second? You need to be able to type them in. There we go. Once a second ought to be plenty. You're not trying to clear out a huge backlog anymore. Still don't like looking at it. Yeah, because there's nothing coming in right now. Soon. Eventually. All right. Back to what I was doing. Is we need to put pneumatic tubes under all of these. What the heck is going on under here? What's that? What? Why is this empty? Did we do this? I don't remember us doing this. I don't remember clearing this out under here before. Must not have been us. Must have been something else that did that. Some evil entity, perhaps. Some dark force. A dark horse, even. And it's coming at us like one. Like in that Katy Perry song. Are you ready for a perfect storm? No, me either. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Are you ready for a perfect storm? 'Cause once you're mine, there's no going back. Do. I remember going to Disney World a number of years ago with my friends. My brother Mike brought one of his friends, and I brought one of my friends, and they happened to be siblings. And so that's crazy, isn't it? But we listened to that song constantly because it was on the radio constantly because it was right after it came out. And the radio was doing that thing where it's like, well, this is the only song in the world now. No, it was that, and you know what else it was? It was Pompeii. The oddly upbeat song about a city being destroyed by a volcano. Ayo, 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 Canadians, ayo. That's, well, I don't know. That's how it went. Canadians don't say ayo. They just say a. I know a lot of Canadians. I remember thinking that was like a what is it when it's like a generalization, a stereotype, until I actually met Canadians in real life and I realized that they do actually say A quite often. It might be a regional thing. I don't know. They might not all say it. It might just be certain regions, but AO, that's a bit too much for a Canadian. They like to keep things basic. I don't know why I'm insulting Canadians. I love Canada. Beautiful country. Wonderful people. Love to go there someday. My mom went there once for, I believe, one of her anniversaries. So there you go. My mom has been there. Therefore, you shouldn't hold this against me. Where are we getting all these stone slabs from? Did we get them out of the ground when we mined up? Maybe that's what... Oh, of course. Yeah, these are stone slabs. I didn't realize the floor of that joint was stone slabs, but fair enough. We'll throw them in here. We could scrap them, I guess. That's an option. All right, now we need to fuel all of these up and then connect up enough pipes. I'm concerned about one thing, though, and we'll touch on it when we get there. But well, no, we'll touch on it right now. Are we going to be oversaturating the gold pipes up there now with like a double stack of these? Because that's a pretty thick line of fuel or energy going through there right now. And I don't know if possibly that is like we're going to be overflowing it and we might need to replace it with a better pipe. What's better than gold? I don't know. I know that emerald extraction pipes can extract an awful lot of energy, but I don't know how that is in comparison to a golden pipe. And also, the emerald extraction pipe is exactly that. It's just an extraction pipe. You can't string together a bunch of emerald pipes to carry power. That's not what they're designed for. They're only designed for extraction. Am I going to be able to get in and out of my home after this? I mean, it's going to be a bit crowded on both sides, but it'll still work, so not too worried about it. There we go. We're going to be using up nearly all of our coal on this. Remember when we used to use blocks of coal as an EMC source before we had a place farm? Oh, man. Before we had everything we ever wanted in infinite supply. What a simple time. You know, it's kind of ironic. We have everything. I mean, it's not ironic. This is not the definition of irony. But it is funny to think that we could get pretty much anything we want. It's at our fingertips. We have the EMC for it. The only thing we can't get is just infinite power. Infinitely, like instantly. I could make a nuclear reactor, but look, that's what you would do. That's not what I would do. That's not me. Okay, it's like we told Nymeria that one time, or rather, she told us, but then we said it on her behalf. You know, pretending we live in a world where I'm Arya Stark. What matters is, let's check out pipes. Let's see what like the highest flowing pipe would be. Pipe. We should have looked up kinesis pipes specifically, but diamond pipes. Should we go straight to diamond? Maybe we should use diamond pipes down the middle. I don't think it's necessary, but what I do think it is cool looking. So we're going to do that. We're going to grab a couple of diamonds and some glass, because I don't think we've made these before. There we go. Diamond transport pipes. No, yeah, we definitely have made those before. I'm a fool and a half. What we needed to do was combine them with redstone to get our diamond kinesis pipe. And we're going to need quite a few of those. So just grab a stack of them. Probably don't need that many. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the extraction pipes down. And then we're going to use gold pipes along each one of these vectors. Is that the correct terminology? Vector graphics. And we'll have them connect up in the center to diamond pipes. And then we'll replace... Well, no, we can't replace that emerald pipe. That's an extraction pipe. It has to be an extraction pipe. It has to be an emerald extraction pipe, unfortunately. So we can't really beat that. Okay. There we go. We're getting closer and closer to me showing you exactly what I mean because I'm having trouble explaining it. So we'll get golden pipes, golden kinesis pipes. We'll put them down like so. This is an awful lot of charcoal we're using. It does seem like a waste of charcoal. You're right, it does. You're not wrong. Look, let the record show I took the blows, okay? And I did it my way, gosh darn it. Now, we don't want these to overheat while we're getting the diamond pipe set up, so let's shut this whole thing down. Nice, and then we'll clear out these pipes down the center. Can we use our sword for that? I keep calling it a katana, but I don't think that's in this version of the game. I think that they changed the name of it a while ago. It's no longer a katana. It's just a red matter sword. I think the katana... Alright, maybe it still exists, but it's a different thing. Isn't the sword supposed to be a combination of a bunch of different things? Let's see. Red matter... What have we got? Red matter axe, pickaxe, hammer. Okay, there is no katana. That used to be what it was called, though, right? Back in the day? Maybe I'm a crazy person. No, you know what? I definitely am, but I don't know if that is related to this confusion. This current confusion may be unrelated. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have go. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we're producing enough power to saturate a golden pipe, even with all of these combined. But just in case, we've got the diamond ones now. Taking it all to the battery. And then we need to throw down one more red alloy wire. I don't know why I put them all away. I knew I was going to need one more to complete that connection. I could be using blue ones for this. I don't know if the blue ones and the red ones will connect, though. Maybe they're different colors so you can run them next to each other without them connecting. Oh, look at that. Okay, they all come together right there. Look at that. And with each bank, it should be, yeah, look, the stream gets bigger. Oh, nice! So we've got just a huge flow of power now. The quarry should be going, what, twice as fast, theoretically, because it's getting twice as much power. Does this look like it's going twice as fast to you? I can't actually tell. I should have timed it before. I should have timed how long it did to do a complete sweep of the base. And then timed it again now that we've got it upgraded. Boy, it is going fast, though. I certainly can't keep up with it anymore unless I was using a destruction catalyst in which I could do what it was doing in no time flat. I could just do a whole... Just look straight down. Boing! Fly over a bit. Boing! Do that a few times. But that would take a lot of EMC, and I don't know if we'd get enough back to justify. How's the scrap production? Still getting plenty of scrap. That's still a thing that's happening. That's good. How are we doing on fuel production? Fuel production's still going. How are we doing up here? Oh, good gosh. Yeah, I got to make sure that this doesn't all back up and out. So let's recondense all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, we hit 40 mil. What goes into gem armor? Gem armor's still really expensive. Gem armor's still out of our reach. Maybe if we traded in our armor, we might have enough. Look at this. Step assist? That sounds like fun. Night vision? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Gravity greaves. Infernal armor. Abyss helmet. Hurricane boots. All good stuff. Gem of eternal density. Condenses items on the go. Press G to change target. Oh, you know what we could do? Is we could now set up a tier 3. Now we've got the EMC for it. We could make a watch of flowing time and a pedestal if we wanted to. What goes into that? So some obsidian, some dark matter, a watch, which I don't think we've made because why would I? Does anyone make the watch to actually use as a watch in this game? Or does everyone just make it for recipes that require you have a watch? Because I don't think I've ever used a watch in this game. Mainly because I don't understand how it works. Okay, help me break this down. What does that mean? Does that mean that the day is... It's 1/4 done? It's like 1/4 on its way to nighttime? Because it looks like it's about to be dark. It looks like we have less day. I don't understand what the watch does. It doesn't... Doesn't matter. We need dark matter, blah, 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 blah. Glowstone. We need a bit of glowstone. That'll give us the watch of flowing time. Okay, forgot you gotta hold down shift when you're crafting with the philosopher's stone. But there we go, put all of that away. Teach it to the system. And then we need to get the pedestal. And the pedestal is dark matter and red matter. Just type in matter. We'll get the blocks and the... Not that. Stop. Red matter bouncing all over the place. Making things complicated here for me on purpose to make me look bad. I can do that just fine by myself, game. Trust me. I can do that just fine by myself. And now if we wanted to, we could get a collector, and we could finally, at long last, set up the tier 3 energy condenser. If that was something y'all were interested in. Collector... Someone told me that they thought that the... energy, I can't even remember what it's called now. We got a condenser, the collectors, the thing that transfers the energy, the MK3, there it is. The relays multiply the power being produced, which I didn't know about when I was rambling and ranting, but I don't think it does that. I don't think it does that at all. I guess we could check right now. We could just do a Google. Do antimatter relays Increase power. That's what we're going to Google. Antimatter relay. Tekkit Classic Wiki. Or the Feed the Beast Wiki. Feed the Beast Wiki has been updated more recently, so we'll probably check that one. We'll see what it has to say. It can be used with an energy collector of any tier by placing it adjacent to the relay. The collector will give its EMC to the relay. There can be a maximum of 6 collectors per relay, 1 on each side. It doesn't say anything about multiplying. I didn't think that it did, because that didn't make any sense to me. I feel like that's something people would touch on in their videos if that was the thing that happened. So let's grab some garbage block material like stone. Yeah, we'll use stone. We'll use mossy stone bricks for this. We just need it long enough to kind of elevate this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll do. And then we put the collector there. Look at this, everyone. Remember this bonus objective we talked about years ago? It's finally happening. Let your moms know. Reese is making the thing. They won't care. They will not care. They won't know who I am. They won't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Some moms watch with their kids, and if you're one of those moms, hey, you're the real mom. The cool mom. The best mom. All right. Well, that was incredibly simple. We still have stacks of this stuff left, too. But now we just need to make something. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's get it out of our inventory. Hold this down here. Should we have it make red matter? Oh, you know what we should have it make? Hold on. Let me check matter. I don't think we've made this yet. Okay, we'll get like a bunch of red matter. And we'll turn it into a block. Is that not how that works? That's how that works. Okay. So block is only really worth 4 red matter. Pop that in there. And we'll have it making that. And it'll be really slow. And it'll be kind of hard to get a visual representation of how well it's working because of how slow it is. But now we're going to go up top. We're going to slap... Actually, should we put it on top? Let's put it underneath. That makes more sense. I don't want to block the light. I know they produce their own light, but I don't want to take any risks. Fast forward? No. Rewind. Off. There we go. How do we... Right-click with the bare hand? I've forgotten how to do this. I know we don't right-click. There's like a trick to this, and I can't remember what it is. Cue it on there. No. How do you... Okay, you shift right-click with the bare hand, and then you put that in there, and then you right-click again to activate it. And if we take a look up here, yeah, it's moving a bit faster now. So if we wanted to get like a representation, you see how quickly we make blaze rods. This might work a bit better, but also let's put it back to a red matter block when we're done. If you want to see how quickly this makes red matter, or how quickly it makes... Yeah, there you go. So that's like a real-time representation of how quickly we could be creating blaze rods like this. So, you know, we do get to a point where it makes more sense to have this going instead of this over here. And the reason you don't put a watch of flowing time next to this is it would work, but it does a number on machines and things like pipes. It really messes them up in a weird way. I don't think it'll affect the quarry because the quarry block is far enough away from the watch of flowing time that they shouldn't interfere with one another. But, you know, you might accelerate the speed the machine is moving and the power is coming into it. But if you go far enough away, eventually you're going to have a block that's running at normal speed as opposed to accelerated. So it's going to be like a hang up and the machine's not going to run the right speed. And you're going to have all kinds of hassles you have to deal with if you try to use this with machines. Again, it will work. It will accelerate them, but... wouldn't recommend it. Now, something else we can do is we can get more of these. We can get like more of these. 2, 3, Shrek. Let's just throw down like a couple of them. And then we shift. No, hold on. And then we bare hand. And then we shift right click. Put that in there. Shift right click. Put that in there. And we right click those. And yeah, look at that. It does scale. So if you add even more, it gets even crazier. If you're into that sort of thing. Are we into that sort of thing? Can we get another watch of flowing time? We can get... We don't have enough EMC for even one more. But we can get more EMC. I want to throw out there that we now no longer have enough EMC to make Jenna's armor. You know, our whole plan before was to make us both red matter armor. We've now burnt through all of our EMC creating this nonsense over here. But, again, you know, maybe we're going to get all that EMC back. You don't know. Shift all that in there. Right click. Check it again. Look at that. And oh, look, a red matter block is worth 3 million EMC, and look how quickly they're being produced. We got 2 of them right there. Hold on, no. One is worth 1 million EMC. 1,800,000. 2 of them is worth 3,700,000. So But yeah, they get produced pretty quickly now. If we'd done this at the start of the episode, we'd have enough material to make Jenna a new armor. And then some. We could probably make us both gem armor. But look, that's one of our stretch goals. Completed. Good job. Pats on the back all around, I guess. Let's, and we don't have to worry about putting glowstone up there. We don't have to worry about it being nighttime because the tier 3s produce their own power, or their own light. Oh, good. We're back in the money. We're back in the money. This is still going plenty quick, which is good to see. This is still going plenty. Everything seems to be just working. Everything is just working smoothly. These are emptying out. We might need to speed this up. I forgot about that. Now that we have, let's see, reduce like every 10 seconds. Now that we have so many more of them, at least until they're topped off again. How are we doing on power? So we are extracting it as quickly as it's being produced. Look at that band of energy flying through there. Wow. Some of you may say this is a waste. Some of you may say we should just have made a big old boiler or a nuclear reactor. But come on. This is kind of cool. How often do you see this in a game? How often does some crazy dude actually go out there and make that many steam engine, or not that many coal-powered engines and rig them all together? Not often, because it's dumb. But it is cool to witness. I like how we've not even built a house in this series. I just invaded this village. I took over this one house that doesn't even have doors anymore. And all I've got in it is a couple of beds and some old-school furnaces. And then everything worth having. Did that guy just die because he couldn't get away from the sun because of... Oof, that's rough, man. That's rough. Oh, no! What's going on in here? Some kind of party? There's a party going... Why are you mad at me? Party going on in here. You don't reckon there's some testificates in here, do you? Oh my gosh, what is this? Eggs. We found the egg pot. They're all just chilling in here. This is sort of like a hot tub for chickens. I love it. I absolutely... Look at the speed of that thing! Oh my gosh! It doesn't look as fast when you look down, but if you look at it from this angle, watching this thing fly across is just madness. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And how deep are we now? How deep is your love? 16? I don't know. We might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. I don't know how long the episode with me and Jen is going to be, but this is going to stay loaded. So it might empty out by the time we come back. Look, this is starting to empty. Keep that up. Cool. Very cool. I hope you folks have enjoyed sort of the madness and the insanity of what we've done here. Oh, look. I like how you can look through this hole here of what was used to be presumably a naturally occurring cave and see the progress between the two. Of course, this one started sooner and is now going infinitely faster, so that one's going to have some trouble keeping up. But yeah, I hope you folks have enjoyed. It's been a little different. You know, this hasn't been what you would see in a normal series by any stretch of the imagination. This has not been what you would see in a traditional Let's Play. I think that we broke a lot of the usual rules, and we took a lot of twists and turns that most people... I mean, it makes sense not to do these things, because a lot of these things just sort of make the game take longer, or, you know, there's more optimum routes. But I've enjoyed doing what we did. And I think that most importantly of all, for me at least, is that what we have done here is unique. You know, you're never going to see a Let's Play where things were done anywhere close to this manner. I mean, we don't even have a house. Look at this madness just sitting in the open. This was Hex that a comet could come out of the sky and wipe all of this out. Why have we done this? It's craziness. You know, in my old series, my old Tekkit Legends series, I went through and I made a mountain base, and, you know, everything had a room and everything had its place, and that was fun, and that was, you know, a series that I enjoyed and I think a lot of people enjoy. But it was very, very sort of, I mean, it had its own uniquenesses, but it was sort of the traditional route you would take. Yeah, I did steam power. I don't think a lot of people did that, but, you know, it's you build your house, you do your Minecraft stuff. Very typical. But this is just completely different. Wow, we're producing red matter real quick now. I'm just thinking we could continue to add more and more of these if we wanted to. Or what we could do is we could build another energy collector on top of this one, and because it's sort of in the space with the dark matter pedestals, they would be accelerated. These accelerate everything, by the way. It'll accelerate plant growth if they're close enough. I don't know if we're close enough for that. No, they're not close enough for that. well, oh, gosh, well, time is up for today. I guess we can go a little bit over schedule, though, a little bit over budget, since we've got so many episodes that are sort of under time and under delivering. Let me say this. I've done it differently, and I've done it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. Let the record show I took the blows and did it my